Hello friends, today we're going to look at some of our R-controlled vowel words. So remember, R-controlled vowels means the bossy R controls the vowel. So it tells the vowel what sound to make. So we'll have that in ER, IR, UR, and OR. So in these different words, we're always going to hear that sound. We're going to hear what the R makes the vowel sound like. So you have the word clerk. You notice there is always a vowel in every word, but you don't hear any sort of E sound. In that pair, you only hear the R, the Same as in churn. You don't hear the U. So we have clerk, churn, herd, hurt, first, burst, skirt, work, stir, worse. So I'm going to kind of tell you some of the meanings of some of these words so that you can kind of understand where to put them. A clerk might be a person who works at a gas station or grocery store, and those are the people who kind of ring you up for your items so you can pay for them. Churn. So that's when, for an example of that is if you say you churn butter. It means like you're really mixing it. It takes quite a bit of effort, mixing it around, making sure it all comes together. You have a herd. This refers to as a herd of animals. Not like I heard you say that. If I'm going to say I heard you say that, I'll actually spell H-E-A-R-D. So there is a different spelling when we're talking about a herd of animals and I heard you. So we're going to focus on a herd of animals today. We all know what it means to get hurt or to be first. Burst would mean a lot of us read in our Rocky Mountain National Park when we read about Yellowstone that the geyser, so you have that water and steam like bursting from the ground. It means to come up, to shoot up. Okay, so to burst would mean it kind of, all that steam and water would like go popping out of the ground. Hurt, like what you could wear. Work, obviously to work on something, go to work at your job. Stir, kind of stir things around. A little different than churn. Worse, like if something is worse, it gets worse, it means it's not getting better. So you'll have these definitions. You have popped, so which word would mean popped? We'll put that on the line. Large group of animals. Wounded or injured. What word would mean wounded or injured? Shake or mix. What word would go there? Before any others. So what word has that definition? Remember, on this page, you're only going to use each word one time. So if you use it here, you will not use it down here. So make sure you cross words off. If you're really unsure about what word to put on a blank, always skip it and come back to it because then you'll have crossed out some options. Number 6, Trish wore a blank and a sweater to school. Number 7, a broken thumb is blank then a scrape. Number 8, use a spoon to blank the soup. Number 9, Jake can help me finish my blank. Mom paid the blank in the store. So think about what word would go in the blank. So on this next page, we're going to talk about helping verbs. We have this little snippet to kind of explain what helping verbs are. So it says the helping verbs have, has, had, was, and were help the main verb show action that happened in the past. So these helping verbs help the reader know that if this verb happened in the past, if it's happening now. So that is their job. The helping verbs am, is, and are help the main verb show action that happens in the present. So all of these bold words are helping verbs. Have, has, had, was, were, am, is, are. Okay, if you have these helping verbs, they're letting you know that this verb happened in the past. If you have one of these 3 helping verbs, it's letting you know that the verb is happening in the present or right now. So as we read these sentences, we're going to decide which helping verb fits best in the sentence. So when I say the fire blank burning the forest, the fire are burning the forest, the fire has burning in the forest, the fire is burning in the forest, the fire am burning in the forest. For this one, we would bubble in is, the fire is burning in the forest, and I'd write the word on the line to complete the sentence. So let's look at number 2. Firefighters blank working to put it out. Firefighters has working to put it out. Firefighters are working to put it out. Firefighters is working to put it out. Firefighters am working to put it out. So think about which helping verb sounded correct in the sentence. Number 3, animals blank hiding in the forest. Animals are hiding in the forest. Animals am hiding in the forest. Animals is hiding in the forest, or animals has hiding in the forest. Bubble in the one that you think is correct and write it on the line. Number 4, a firefighter blank talked to our class last year. A firefighter are talked to our class last year. A firefighter had talked to our class last year. A firefighter is talked to our class last year. A firefighter am talked to our class last year. Number 5, she blank helped fight many fires. She were, she are, she have, or she has. Think about what word sounds correct in the sentence. Number 6, we blank listening to her. We had listening to her, we were listening to her, we has listening to her, or we is listening to her. So think about what makes sense and write it on the line. When you're done, make sure your name's at the top and turn it in.